We use the word hope constantly. We say we hope it doesn't rain today, or we hope our numbers hit on the lottery. This mindset relies on a hidden assumption that our own actions have zero influence over what happens next. Clinical psychology defines hope as a specific cognitive strategy. The World Health Organization measures well-being through a sense of purpose, the ability to cope with stress, and the capacity to contribute to a community. Relying on passive wishing leaves us vulnerable to psychological paralysis. When we expect external forces to solve our problems, we tend to freeze when a genuine crisis arrives. Learned hopefulness is a skill you can develop to reclaim control over your future. Passive wishing is the primary obstacle to developing the resilience needed to face real adversity. When you face relentless setbacks, like chronic burnout or a long physical recovery, the brain begins to register that no effort will change your circumstances. This creates a state called learned helplessness. A setback leads to a failed action, solidifying the belief that you lack control, resulting in complete inaction. The brain becomes trapped here. It scans backward, reviewing old failures to justify doing nothing in the present. Helplessness is a learned behavior built over time, which means it can be interrupted through targeted cognitive training. Learned hopefulness is the deliberate pivot away from past failures toward future actions you can dictate. This process requires uncertainty and negative conditions to activate. It functions as a survival mechanism deployed specifically during difficult times. While a helpless brain fixates on the threat, a hopeful brain scans the environment to find variables it can actively influence. When facing a major setback, this mindset shift allows you to discard the elements of the problem you cannot change and focus entirely on the variables you can. Hope is a functional tool for solving problems. To apply this, psychologists use a 3-step loop to run the exact moment you hit an obstacle. Step 1 is pause. Forcing a pause disrupts the automatic threat response system. Step 2 is assess. Scan the chaos to locate one resource you can influence. Step 3 is act. Taking action provides physical proof that you control reality. If that action fails, you process the feedback and restart the cycle. Continuous motion prevents the brain from slipping back into the paralysis of learned helplessness. Executing this loop converts abstract optimism into tangible progress. Hope is a physical skill. It requires daily practice to remain sharp enough to use during an actual crisis. Visualization is one way to train. Mentally rehearsing a positive outcome prepares the mind's readiness to execute real physical actions. Setting micro goals, like organizing your workspace, creates a momentum of immediate wins. This builds the expectation in your brain that success is possible. To turn this internal strategy into a permanent habit, you need a proving ground. Community service provides an environment where your actions have immediate, visible consequences, leading to measurable improvements in health and stress reduction. Advocating for yourself at work or engaging with others creates a purpose-driven feedback loop. This external validation confirms that your actions have weight, reinforcing your belief in personal agency. You do not need to be born an optimist to navigate difficult times. You simply need to choose a strategy of action over a strategy of wishing.